Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So now guys, the names on the rogue list of the American ban of election riggers in Nigeria from traveling to the United States, the names on that list is starting to emerge. No surprises here. None of the names will catch you off guard, as guys I bring you this. Oshiomhole, Kano, Kogi state governors on US visa ban list, El-Rufai's sanction extended. So as I said, none of the names on that list should come as any surprise to you, and you'd expect really there should be more names on that list, but we'll get into the details of the story in a moment. But again, Oshiomhole, Kano, Kogi state governors on US visa ban list, El-Rufai's sanction extended. So now let's not get into the details of what is going on here. A former governor of Edo State and ex-national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Adams Oshiomhole, is amongst top Nigerians slammed with a visa ban by the United States government on Monday. It's been reported Kano State Governor Abdullahi Ganduje and Kogi Governor Yaya Bello are also amongst those affected by the latest U.S. sanction. It's been gathered Governor Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna, on the other hand, had his own visa ban extended. So he is already on a ban, and that ban has been extended. He has been banned from entering the United States since 2010 over a graft case. According to a U.S. official, more Nigerian politicians may be included on the visa ban list after the Edo governorship election if they are involved in electoral malpractice. Those affected by the latest visa ban have received notification by email and/or text messages. It was learned. A statement by the spokesperson of the Department of State, Morgan Otagus, on Monday said those issued visa bans received the notification for undermining democracy in Nigeria. In July 2019, we announced the imposition of visa restrictions on Nigerians who undermined the February and March 2019 elections. Today, the Secretary of State is imposing additional visa restrictions on individuals for their actions surrounding the November 2019 Kogi and Bayelsa state elections and in the run-up to the September and October 2010 Edo and Ondo state elections. These individuals have so far operated with impunity at the expense of Nigerian people and have undermined democratic principles. The Department of State emphasizes that the actions announced today are specific to certain individuals and not directed at the Nigerian people. This decision reflects the Department of State's commitment to working with Nigerian government to realize its expressed commitment to end corruption and strengthen democracy, accountability, and respect for human rights. So this is now what the Americans are saying. But then, of course, the list already, there's no name on that list, of course, that anybody is disagreeing with. Adams Oshiomhole, not only should he be banned from entering the United States, he should be banned from entering any European country. He should be really banned from entering, and he should even be restricted to Edo State, because that guy is not fit for purpose, is a danger both to himself and to anybody around him. So the narrower his parameter is, then the safer everybody is. So that guy should be restricted completely. And Abdullahi Ganduje, of course, this is a guy that is we all know the ongoing case about the musician in Kano State who sang a song and is now being threatened with paying the ultimate price for that song. This is what is going on in Kano State. I don't really know what exact rule of law that they're applying there. I know Femi Falana has gone to try and rescue the guy, and good luck to him, but this is what is going on. But the same guy passing the sentence, by the way, is the one that we saw pocketing dollars. So already he should be even restricted to his own village, never mind Kano State, because Kano State is too civilized for that guy. And I don't even have to tell too many tales about Yaya Bello. This one is just a thug, an agbero. I mean, look at the contention in Kogi State. I use just like I won't say God-forsaken place, but it's like a woe-betide sort of place. So the champions that they have in Kogi State are elements like Yaya Bello and Dino Melaye. Damned if you do and damned if you don't. So both of them, of course, should be restricted to Kogi State because they shouldn't really be amongst civilized people. And of course, Nasir El-Rufai, apparently, I wasn't even aware of this until this story. This guy already has a ban in place since 2010 in the United States for reasons of graft. If you don't understand what graft is, and I'm sure you do, so pardon me for having to explain to you, but one or two people may not understand what graft is. Graft is effectively what we call corruption in Nigeria. Is obtaining what is not yours, is like stealing money effectively from government coffers. So this is now the case that has been leveled against El-Rufai, our sanctimonious man from Kaduna State. It's always these little guys that are really the problem. Look at Adams Oshiomhole. So 5 foot one or something, but the boom is ricocheting around the entirety of the biggest black population in the world, Nigeria. And what is his name? El-Rufai. Apparently, El-Rufai actually wears padded shoes to give himself even a bit more height. And even with those padded shoes, he's still 5 foot and 3 and a bit. But this loudmouth little guy, again, he ricochets around the entirety of the country. You recall what the international team that came to oversight the Nigerian elections, this guy was actually threatening them that they will be leaving the country in body bags. This was what he said, and he was saying it on Channels Television, by the way. He wasn't saying it under his breath. He didn't have his mouth covered with one hand and saying it in whispers. He said it to boom round the country because it was a sheer intimidation thing. Because you see that 2019 election, there was absolutely no way that they were not going to return Malam Buhari, rather, not Malam El-Rufai. Maybe that's a Freudian slip. So there was absolutely no way they were not going to return Malam Buhari, because a lot of them have stolen so much that even if somebody as corrupt as Atiku came in, he will balk at the audacity and the stupendousness of the stealing that has taken place, and there will be absolutely no way that most of them will be able to get away with it. And the loot is still fresh, so a lot of it would have been able to be recovered. But then, of course, if they get this additional 4 years run on, they have even more time now to cover their tracks, and a lot of the monies that has been stolen by this regime, unfortunately, will never ever be recovered. So that was the primary reason, of course, why they went hell for leather to rig Buhari back in, because Buhari did nothing to justify a second term. He brutalized the country, he traumatized the people, he damaged, he collapsed the economy, and he's just destroyed the country in its entirety, set the whole country against each other, North versus South, etc. So there was absolutely no reason why Buhari should return, and the people did reject him. But then, of course, they had all their people in strategic positions: the INEC chairman, the chief justice of the federation, the minister of justice. You know, the usual. So they were lined up to ring him back effectively. So that was why he made that remark. So this travel ban on him by the United States is they are saying for graft, but it's just dip your hand in a potluck and pick a reason. There are countless reasons why they should have and they could have and probably have banished this guy from entering the United States. So the rogue list, I'm surprised that we are only getting these few names, and there are bigger names. Of course, we've not still heard the position of the Americans on Tinubu, and we've not still heard the positions of the Americans on what's his name, Buhari himself, or all these elements. So there's still countless of them. I was going to say Abakari, but of course he's now no more. So all these elements now that are destroying the country, we're now getting international pushback because the Nigerian population can only push so much, as I've said in the previous videos, because we're completely repressed and the whole country is held at effectively gunpoint. So conversations in the comment section, the rogues list is starting to trickle out. I'm sure there'll be more names emerging, but which name do you think is missing from the list, and which name would you like to add to the list? Come share thoughts. But before you do that, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. The bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Click on like as well, because that helps with the YouTube algorithm. Once you've done the clickings, come join me in the comment section. Come tell me what you're making of this list now that is emerging from the United States. So I'll leave you here. Carry this conversation on with you in the comment section. But here, I say, peace.